Okay, Carl, hole 2 here. What's the layout? What's the shot off the tee?
Oh, this is a driver hole for sure. The green is downhill most of the way. There's a ditch at the back. The pin is just short of that ridge, so if you go long, you could feed into the ridge, but straightforward hole. Right is better. It's about, I don't even know the yard. I think it's like, here, I got it right here.
Okay, 378 you say, Carl?
Yep.
Okay, I'm 1 up. Let's just remember that and make sure that's validated. You know, how bad do you want me to jab him today? Oh boy, the pop sounds really good. All right. You know, so Carl, let's just like keep, you know, using like even that first hole right there. It's like, you know, if let's say you're playing match play or somebody, I mean, if you see somebody in a bunker like that, and especially with the caliber of players you were playing with, you're not necessarily going, oh, I'm going to beat this guy. He just hit in the bunker with a wedge, you know? I mean, these guys, you can play with kids who could hold that shot.
Well, most of them wouldn't even be in the bunker from 130.
Well, I like to, you know, Lao Tzu, the ancient warrior, he said you never want to underestimate your opponents, and that's what I like to do. I like my opponents to underestimate me, so I kind of hit little squirrely shots.
Yeah.
Then we bring the bets up, and that's when I start hustling. So get used to the wedges in the bunkers, because that's kind of like my thing. Yeah, Carl, you want to just reiterate what your pops just said?
Yeah. I was 9. There's a thing in Australia called pennants. It's like match play from the tips against 18 and under people, I think. And I was in the Division 1 because my golf club was in the Division 1 side. It's kind of like colleges. And I was the 5 seed, so I was the worst. Well, I was the worst player on the team. That's what it basically meant. But I played an 18-year-old player off 5 handicap, I think it was. I was off 11, and I went out there. I was like this tall, and this kid was like almost 6 foot.
18 years old, yeah.
And this kid's saying, "Oh, this is gonna be easy." And I think I pretty much played the round of my life, and we scored the match. We both double bogeyed the last hole to make the hole even, but it was just fun. It was a test. I think it was, if you put it in yards, it was about 7,000.
Carl, do you think that always playing, seems like you've always been playing against older players, bigger players, better players. Do you think that's helped you progress your game faster than some of the kids your age?
Like, I hit it so far. One of the reasons is I've had to be closer to the older people. Like in Australia, there's no like 12 and under tournaments. It's always 18 under or 14 under, and I've pretty much always had to work on distance with my driver, irons, wedges, because if I hit driver 3-wood sandwich in every hole, you're not going to win anything. So I've had to work on distance for 6 years, and that's pretty much all I've worked on for the last 4 years. I don't really work on it anymore because I still work on it, but I've gotten to that point where I hit it past most of the players in my age division, but I hit it past most 17-year-olds that I played against now, so it's always a good feeling, but that's always been an advantage for me.
That's one thing I'm going to share real quick. I read this book, and they were showing some of the statistics that the last like 10 Olympic gold medalists in the 100-meter dash were all last in their family. So like 5th out of 5th kids, 6th out of 6 kids, because the idea is kind of like what Carl's alluding to, was when you're the youngest one in the family, you're always told, hey, Carl, keep up, man. Like you're falling behind. You know, so even for me with an older brother, 4 years older than me, I was always running faster, had to be more scrappier, had to try harder, you know? So it kind of pushed me naturally. I wasn't necessarily conscious of it, but I was always doing more. So then, as Carl said, when we played kids our own age, it was like we were way better.
Yeah.
All right, Carl, you got the driver.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to get maybe you should go back to the range and work on some wedges a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
that one took a flyer. I wasn't expecting you to go that far.
Yeah, well, you got to expect the unexpected.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's where I was earlier.
Okay. Gabe's feeling really good right now. So, Carl, share a little bit about your left shoulder right now. If you don't mind.
It started hurting about 4 days ago. Once it started hurting, I just started icing it. I didn't play golf for 3 days. So I think yesterday was the first day I come back out hitting balls. And today I'm just work in progress. Hopefully by the tournament it's pretty good.
Have you played with an injury or sickness before?
No. Yes, actually. I played with a hand injury last year in December in Florida.
Oh boy.
That might be in the hazard because you hit it so far.
You know,
right,
the
that it might hit
the
car
rough
path.
is thick though. Ooh.
Yeah.
I
There's
think,
also water out there.
well, you said right was the better miss.
Yeah, not that far.
All right, Carl. You just lasered it.
122 yards according to Bushnell.
According to Bushnell. It's got the jolt.
I
Okay, once again, gotta get a tree to get up over, right?
Yeah. This tree should be no problem.
Well, see, with
You're
my,
off a cut lie, so I mean you can start it left and
With my
it should cut
strength-
naturally.
yeah, with my strength, that's where I have an advantage over you is because of my
Oh yeah, look at the tree I have to get over there.
bigger arms. I can swing harder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's the wind doing? A little down. Honestly, I'm gonna take just a nice easy sand wedge. Okay, a little 56 here. Just swing for the stars, I suppose. Maybe a little left.
You should have no problem getting over the tree. I mean, I wouldn't, but
You wouldn't have a lot of problems that I would have, Carl. So. Oh, carry ball.
I mean, I can see my dad's having
Carry
problems trying
ball.
to find my ball.
Oh, gosh.
Another bunker.
I love the bunkers.
All right, so this one's 115. I'm just gonna go under this tree, but over the next one. It's pretty simple, actually. And then you just run it up to the green with a 9-iron. And it should be about 10 feet if I pull it off. But my main objective is just to get under this one. Bunkers are fine here.
I think 1 ball and 3 trees in the way. Statistics are looking good for me. Oh, nipped the first tree, went over the second. In the old bunker with Gaby. Nice.
Barely got that one tree.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
Carl, what do you usually like to play your bunker shots with? What, 60 or 56?
I play most of them with a 60.
Okay.
I just adjust like where I hit impact, where my ball is in my stance.
All right, how many yards do we have here?
20 maybe?
Can you do that face one more time when I asked you that question? How many yards we got here?
20 maybe?
Okay.
But I don't know, I just use feel with bunker shots. I don't need a yardage.
I've seen you do some pretty good bunker shots in those videos.
Yeah. These bunkers are, I don't really like them that much, but I shouldn't be in them. Spin. Oh,
Okay, what do you got there? 12 feet?
about.
Okay. All right, do you want to do farthest away rakes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the things for tournament golf, huh? Getting used to the bunkers and getting a funky lie. Could be good. Sit! Ooh,
Looks like you're raking.
son of a bitch. I thought that was going to actually... I actually thought that was going to be pretty decent. What type of greens are these, Carl? Do you know?
These are Poa Anna greens with a bit of bent grass. I asked them 3 weeks ago on the phone.
Do you like to go up to the hole like this and try to feel how it's breaking at the end?
On longer putts.
Longer putts, yeah.
Like 25 feet and more. I don't really have those putts much though.
How do you usually read your putts? All by visual?
Visual, yeah. I used to do aim point for a little while, like a month maybe. But it just took a little too long.
You more like to be a little more instinctive, a little more reactionary?
Yeah.
Comes it. That's good, right, Carl?
Yeah.
The fundraiser and everything, remember that?
That's good, yeah.
Good, because those short putts under pressure. Whew. Ooh, good hole. That's good, Carl.
Oh my gosh.
There you go, sir.
Thanks.
Okay,
Terrible start.
we squared that hole. I'm feeling pretty good right now. This is a second hole update. I'm beating 4-time world championship Karl Vilips. I'm feeling good. I got some more energy, so we'll keep it going.
Good God. What are you doing, Carl?
Okay, guys, really quick, I want to touch base a little bit on what Paul just said. He just said in the last screen, he says, I'm getting Karl fired up. And tell me your opinion on this, Karl, is that you probably don't want to give your competitor any more motivation to beat you, right? Because if I'm doing this, I'm fist pumping and stuff, we're playing a tournament, you're going to be a little ticked off, and that's going to make you want to like come back and beat me, you know? So if I'm in a tournament, I would never be fist pumping or jabbing Karl, right? So you never want to give your opponent more motivation to beat you is what I'm trying to say.
I don't really fist pump that much, except for the last holes.
Yeah, last hole, exactly. 159, Karl?
Yeah.
Karl won't be putting, not yet anyways.
Yeah. $10 is
Karl, do you always tee up on a par 3?
Yeah.
No matter what?
Yeah.
All right, I don't do that.
Unless I've got like a wedge, sometimes I won't tee it up.
Well, I pulled my last wedge. This is an 8-iron, but I pulled that wedge, so I'm gonna try to feel like I'm starting this more right.
It looks like it's gonna go in the bunker again.
You better give me the right yardage, Karl.
Oh.
All right. Giving me the wrong yardages and stuff, and all of a sudden I come up way short.
That's one thing you gotta know about this course. Like, I played enough rounds that I know that you need to allow a club or maybe a club and a half.
Yours was on the green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, foot on.
A foot on, listen to this guy. You got a good lie?
No.
Okay. Good for me again. Okay, Karl's chip shot.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
Your dad's your mental coach too, huh?
Yeah, and I hate that. He's annoying.
That's like my brother. My brother's
80% of the time, my dad is making fun of me.
I think that's like my brother. That actually helps you in the wrong one, believe it or not.
Are you sure this camera's good here? Because your ball might go past it.
I think it'll be all right. Now, Karl, you said this hole, you say takes about 2 clubs more, yeah?
Yeah.
A little bit into the wind. Something I didn't
Like, I took a 6-iron.
take into account. Uphill, right to left. All I'm thinking about is speed.
Told you he would leave it short. Good putt, good putt.
Thank you. Thank
Let's
you.
play stroke play, so it's easier for me to
Let's
get
play
back.
All right, I think that's the end of our three-hole match. I think that just wraps it up. I gotta go home. See you guys later.
What 3-hole match?
I got work to do. Yeah, people to teach and videos to edit. Yep, that's all I got time for. It's nice meeting you guys. Have a good tournament. I'll root for you from my house. You just run into a freight train. There's nothing you can really do about it. You drop in. Did you see how early I put up my arm? I mean, it's just one of my days. There's nothing to do about it. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching that video. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out Karl's YouTube channel. Click on the annotation to your left or check out the links in the description, you guys. As you can see, Karl is a real deal competitor. First hole, he wouldn't tell me which way the putt broke, or on that par 3, he gave me the correct yardage, but he knew it was going to play much longer than the actual yardage and didn't tell me that. So he's a competitor at heart, and I also want to say congratulations to Karl. He shot 3 under at his first round in Junior Worlds, which was yesterday. Had 2 eagles on the back 9. So he's in 5th place, right where he wants to be. So congratulations, Karl. Keep up the good work. I'm rooting for you. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit me up on Facebook. Go hit up Karl on Facebook. Check out my membership website, mti.gabrielwater.com. That's where I put all my best golf info, all the things I learned from, whether it be a Karl or Andy in Arizona. All my best golf instruction is right there. So thanks you guys. More videos coming out. With Karl, you'll see how much fight this kid has. You see how he holds his composure and never gives up. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you soon.